What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of TNT Genetics, where you never know what's going to happen on this channel. If it's making beer, TikToks, e-biking, magnet fishing, rowing, who knows what it'll be. This episode, we're going to make some Cooper's Dark Ale do-it-yourself beer. Pretty easy. The first thing, you want to make sure you have your 5-gallon bucket, and you need to sterilize everything. You can get solution you can sterilize everything with, but I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm doing it with some good old bleach. So hell yeah, I'm going to get this bucket all cleaned up, and we'll see what happens for the next step. Okay, get everything in here. You want to add some bleach in there. And then use some cold water, put some water in. You want to wash everything. We'll get to what that is in a minute. Wash the lid. You're going to want to wash the stick, anything that's going to touch the beer. So I'm going to wash it all with bleach. Rinse it out really well, and then we're going to go to the next step. Okay, so here's your beer kit. Kind of hard to do this with one hand. There's your yeast. You use that at the very end. It's been a while since I made beer. Some of you guys might be like, ew, he's making beer. You know what? I actually don't mind this beer. Oh, yeah, there we go. And that's instructions. What I recommend is soaking this in some hot water, because it's really thick goop in there. You're going to see as soon as I open it. I'm going to let it soak for about 5 minutes in some hot water and open it up, and we're going to get making it. As you've seen, that's what it looks like. Okay, now what you're going to do, is you're going to add about 2 liters of water into your jug that you're making it in, let everything sterilize. You're going to use warm to hot water, not too hot. The final temperature, I think, is supposed to be between 22 to 27 degrees Celsius, the water. When it's all said and done. And when it's all said and done, you're supposed to take the gravity of it. And then you check in about 6 days, check the gravity, give it another couple days, check the gravity. What I've done beer. Yeah, I'm doing it in my bathtub, of course. I've made beer and wine for years and years and years and years, so I just know what I'm doing. Ooh, the heat's fogging up my camera. And you want to add it all in there. And it's not all going to come out of the can, so you're just going to rinse the can out with warm water. Mix it up. Look at that gooey. Pretty easy. Then you fill this up, get it to the right temperature, which I just use my hand, kinda. I know what the temperature is. And then you put the yeast on top, but we'll be back for the rest. And then you're just going to give it a good mix. Mix it for about 5+ minutes. You know, kind of go back and forth. I'm not going to videotape me doing it because it's easier with 2 hands. Then you're going to top it up with water. I go a bit higher than that line. And once it's topped up with water and I have it in the room I'm putting it in, which is the grill room, because you don't want to put it somewhere where it's cold. You want to put it in like room temperature, maybe a little bit warmer, so the grill room's going to be perfect for this. Okay, so I have its forever home for about a week, maybe a little bit longer. You get your brew yeast, which I'm putting in, see And you just sprinkle it on top. Do not mix it once you get the yeast in there. It'll do its thing. Okay, then you get your airlock, which, focus. You put water up to your line, put the lid on, and you put that nice and tight in that hole. There we go. That is how Trippy makes his home brew. I haven't made homemade beer in about 2 years. Got myself in a little pickle, so money's a little tight. And this way, you know, 25 bucks equals 2 2-4s of tall boys, which usually I pay 100 bucks for, so. And that's that. Other people might do it different. This is how I do it. Yeah. Oh, look at that grow tent. It's empty. Damn it. But yeah, that's just how I do my beer. I leave that up here for about a week, maybe 2 weeks or so. I don't know when this video. You might see this video, and then 3 days later you see me transferring it into my keg. I got a big plastic keg. I got 2 plastic kegs from the UK. They're pressure kegs, and you fill them up with CO2. But anyways, that is how I do my beer. If you have any questions or need any details or anything, I know majority of you are going to say, ew, homemade beer is so gross. I don't mind it. I would rather drink my homemade beer than Carling any day of the freaking century. Hell yeah, guys, I think... Meow. My cat was saying hello. That's going to be all for that video, guys. Make sure you have a great day, afternoon, night, whatever time, and whenever I post this video. Stay tipsy, stay tripping, and stay making your home brew. Cheers, y'all.
I should have got that on camera. Tipsy's. It's Tipsy's first wipeout of the season.